Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I think I might be becoming a flashaholic. Putting light on a subject is very important. On the homestead, to retreat, I'm always using one, going to check the chickens, checking the property, making sure there's no critters getting at them, and definitely with the fire department and search and rescue. I got the Lynx, and it's by Thrunite, and it's a great flashlight. Originally got it going to use it tactically. I liked it so much, it was so bright, not even close to comparison with my other flashlights. And I started using it for search and rescue and fire. The problem was, a few occasions I had it on my weapon system, I hadn't taken it off, taken it in the house, so I actually went without a good quality flashlight. So I've remedied that situation, and I actually went with something a little bit better. I really like the Meg lights, and I've had this one forever. The problem is it's very heavy. You can't take this and go up in the mountains and crawl around doing search and rescue. One reason I really liked it is it's because it's 5 D cells and it's very heavy duty and big. The problem with it, though, if I ever had to use it in a self-defense situation, it will slip right out of your hand, especially if you're nervous, you're going to be sweating, or it's wet. Very hard to use it. Yeah, you can turn it around and use it, but usually I need to have light on the subject. So this has a huge advantage as a self-defense tool, but it's just too heavy for my use in search and rescue. So I had to find a compromise. This one is the Catapult V5. It is over 1,500 lumens. I believe this one is just a little less than 200. So it's not even in the same field. This one is definitely brighter. This one, though, is pricey. It's I think it was $149.99, so it's not cheap. But when it comes to search and rescue and accidents and fire calls, I need light. I could probably justify and say I need it because of public safety. And I do. The more light I can get on a subject, the more light I can put on a problem, the better we can deal with it. This light is built like a tank. I've used it on fire call, search and rescue call, missing person call, and I've had no problems at all. It is built literally like a tank. When you take it apart, well made. I could go over all the features of it, but I'm not really a reviewer, but I'm going to tell you that its quality is superb. I really haven't found anything wrong with it. It does take 4 of the 123 batteries, or it takes 2 of the 18650 rechargeables. So I use both in this flashlight. Right now I have 123. The reason I like the flashlight a lot is the very narrow handle. My wife used it one time and she loved it. This is the one next to the door in the house, and she doesn't like it. It's just too big. She has very small hands as a woman. It's just too big for her, too heavy and big. This one she found so much more comfortable because this is very narrow and you can grab it. I find it very comfortable. I like it because of the weight. So I still have an impact weapon if I have to. Sometimes when you go to a call, we've had people run from us. They might be wanted for some reason, but they get in an accident, and guess what? They take off running because they know the police are on the way to do an accident report. So we go into situations sometimes not knowing that it could be dangerous for us. So having at least something to defend myself is better than nothing. Yeah, no substitute for a firearm, but this is better than nothing. Or you might have a confrontation with a drunk. Don't want to hurt him, just want the local authority, the police, to get there and deal with him. But sometimes you might be there first as the first responder fireman. Let me show you a few features of the light. The light is 1,500 lumens. When I used it for the first time, it was crazy. I've never had a flashlight this bright. I believe the Lynx is only 1,000 lumen. So I really stepped up in power. There's 2 switches. The first switch is the on-off switch. The next switch above it is to cycle through the different modes. There is the low mode, and that is 80 lumens, and that is when you're walking around doing things, that is what I normally use, just because the battery will last a long time. This battery, I think, will last over 1,344 minutes on this low setting. Then you go up one notch, and we're going into the 400 lumens, and that lasts, I think, over 300 minutes. Next is 750 lumens, and that's 140 minutes. So as you get more light, you are losing time from your batteries. And then the next one is the 1500 lumens, and that's 70 minutes. A lot of light, and you can tell when I'm outside checking things, I can shine across the field and I can see everything. So it has 4 settings, and then the on-off switch. It also has a feature on it too, which is a strobe. I like this tactically. It has a couple settings on the strobe so you can speed things up. You have momentary on and off with the strobe, or if you hold it for 3 seconds, it will stay on. It also has I like this feature a lot, and this was very important for me. It's a lockout feature. So let's say I throw this in a bag and I don't want it to turn on and waste my battery. You can take the on-off button, hold it for 6 seconds, and then it's locked off. Simply to get it back on is hold it for another 6 seconds, and then you can use your light. That to me is a very important feature, because I don't want to throw it in my bag and then discover it was on and I have no battery left. It does come with a few accessories. One of the accessories is a nice holster. This is my search and rescue bag, so I have it on here. It's in my vehicle, so if I do get a call and it's an accident call, I just usually pull the flashlight out. If it's a search and rescue or missing person or something in that nature, and I'm walking in the woods, I always have my bag. It comes with a diffuser. I wish I would have got the red. I think they have red filters. I think that would have been a little bit more helpful, especially directing traffic. The diffuser works really well. It's built like a tank. No shortcuts at all. The diffuser definitely lightens it up. I find that a little better if you are around a lot of people, because you do not want to shine this in their face. It will definitely cause them some problems. But you can see that's without the diffuser, and then with the diffuser. Definitely helps. I don't use the diffuser a lot though. Well made. I'm going to take it off. There is one thing I wish was a little bit better. Nothing absolutely wrong with the flashlight. Let me go ahead and put the diffuser on. Good quality clamp. The holster. If I have the diffuser on and I try to use the holster, it does not work. I can rotate that a little bit, but just not enough Velcro. I mean, it will barely go. So I wish they would have made this so you can have your diffuser on in your holster. That would have been a very easy fix. That goes in there nicely, and the Velcro's down. I wish they would have put a little bit more Velcro on here, and if they did, they could have had this a little bit longer, and the diffuser would have worked and everything would have been fine. That way you can pull it tight. You got a little bit of slack in here. It's not a big problem, but if they would have put a little bit more on here, and I would have definitely liked to see more Velcro right here, and definitely some more Velcro right here, and that would have solved that problem with the diffuser. I'm going to continue using the flashlight. The only bad thing is my wife loves it compared to the other ones. The other ones we have are bigger handle. So I eventually might lose it to her, which is fine. That just let me buy another one. I did lose it to my chief on the last missing person. We found the person, and when he got to her, he didn't have a really good quality flashlight, so he borrowed my flashlight, which was fine. But I guarantee you, during the search, definitely would not let my flashlight go. I could give you a lot more technical details, but I'm not going to. The flashlight's awesome. I'm using it. Maybe we'll buy another one just because of the quality, and my wife likes it so much because of the narrowness to hold. 1,500 lumens. It's unbelievable on the brightness. For me, I can use it tactically. I can use it around the retreat, and definitely with fire and rescue. Thanks for watching.